One more before the interval. I used the word before, I will use it again. Ragged. That's what Cahill is becoming. He missed that by the proverbial mile.
Yeah, Stephen, obviously the more experienced player, will be looking to sort of wear him down here, mentally. Well, that's not perfect. No, he's under the cosh here, taking this pink on if he does. Obviously expecting to be in a better position than this. He's looked at the angle. He's having to go at this. I think he'll run through for the red. This in the middle of the table. Can't quite see where he's hitting, striking the cue ball. Does he hold in this end? Is it there? Is it there? It is, you know. Absolutely brilliant.
I think that's been the best feature of Maguire's play so far this evening. Some of those pots he's knocked in to recover have been excellent.
Yeah, but has he landed on this red here, Phil? He might have to play the extreme right-hand one. I thought he might play it and run down for the red between yellow and blue, but he chose to hold. I think he can't see this straighter one. He's having to play this right-hand one. This is not straightforward. Might have to go back for a ball colour. Well played.
8.
Well, I thought that was a good shot. No applause.
Well, maybe one of the reasons is that the vast majority of the crowd seem to be wanting Cahill to win, as they very unusually did when he played Ronnie O'Sullivan. I think that was one of the things that knocked O'Sullivan out of kilter a little, because wherever he goes around the world, he's the man that everybody wants to see win. But Cahill had got a vociferous cheering section.
13.
As he's had for this match.
Well, if that's the case, Stephen just needs to channel that into the table, doesn't he? Think, well, I'll show you.
Well, that was the amazing quality of another Stephen Hendry, when the crowd was against him. That's when he was at his best.
Yeah, and especially when he get down to London for the Masters, and he's coming up against Steve Davis or Jimmy White, you know. That really got him rattled and really got him going. As he landed on this red.
18.
He has, you know. That's a bonus. He tiptoed round there slowly to see if that red was on.
I don't think there's not pressure on this ball.
Stephen Maguire, 19.
Just had a bad feeling about that one.
Well, and to be honest, Phil, it was quite wide, wasn't it? I mean, he's given it 100%. It's 7-4 the lead. He knows that, you know, he could do some real damage here this evening for the session tomorrow.
1.
And Stephen's missed a few tonight, as James has. Again, he's just overdone that slightly. He's going into the pink here, and that could
6.
land anywhere. He'll be pushing it towards those two reds. He might have to come back full-blooded for the blue.
Mobile phone going off. We say it every single session. Someone always leaves their phone on.
Well, there's plenty of signs outside on the doors and the walls before the public come into the auditorium. Please make sure your mobile phones are switched off. On this occasion, they didn't put James off.
12. $13.
Anything but straight. Oh, well, he might have a little bit of an angle to punch this out. Not much. But he had the cue power, reverse side. Oh,
19.
brilliant. Super shot. Made all the difference. I mean, I can't tell you how good that is. Not only the backspin, but to provide or apply the side spin as well. Watch this. Just there, you're thinking, now the side reacts. Brilliant. He's got all the shots, Phil. Just needs a little bit more discipline. That's poor. Shouldn't have been anywhere near the blue.
21. $27.
Well, he's putting some pots out here to keep going. On the brown. That's surrendered.
Yeah. 32.
Hit so much of the left-hand jaw at considerable pace and still went in.
Thank you.
Not bad. The thing is as well, he doesn't have to do much with this black because he can drop it in and land on the right on one of the two. Well, obviously they both go. Well, I hope so, because if that left-arm one doesn't go, he's played an awful shot there.
40.
Well, that's so bad I can't tell you. That won't go. I don't think left one goes. He must have played on the right hand one. He's just lost the cue ball. Well, that's wasted, Phil, because he got the nice nudge on the black, didn't he, to the middle, and then he's played a poor one.
Receiving lots of support, lots of encouragement, but at the moment, finding inspiration. Hard to generate.
Hello. That's his turn to have a fluke.
One.
After what happened in the second frame tonight, get him tucked in behind the black and have no guilt whatsoever.
No, none.
Black one.
Only difference is that fluke didn't win Stephen a frame. Well, not yet, anyway. I think the way they were set, there was also half possibility of that, actually. The way he's played the safety as well. It was always going off the other red down towards that corner pocket. Now, of course, what can James do here to try and keep things safe? Well, he's missed them. And he's left the red to the middle.
Foul. The miss.
The miss has been called, but
Maguire.
Stephen will definitely be looking at this red to the centre.
Yeah.
It's a personal preference call, wasn't it? And I'm not surprised he had the white put back. He's got him in so much trouble.
Yeah, and it's not an easy table, Phil, is it?
Is that James?
Well, I don't think it really matters there. He's still coming off the top cushion. I know it's a bit, can be a bit fussy sometimes, but... No, I don't think he's hit the red this time. Not bad. Stephen can just drop this red in down the cushion and he'll be on the green to the middle.
High tariff shot, this. Well done. So one examination passed, another one immediately coming up.
Yeah, and it depends on the angle he's got on the green here, whether it has to hold for the red or just drop it in, play the red into the corner. It's top spin, so he can drop it in and get him behind it, and just look where the other red is as well. It's only 15 behind.
It's been a real curative of a performance so far this evening from Stephen Maguire. He's spotted some absolutely fantastic pressure balls, and on other occasions they've gone astray. See what I mean? See what I mean?
Well, I can only envisage that he was more concerned about the cannon on the brown, and he took his eye off the pot. So, still all to play for then in this 12th frame. 12 points the difference. 43 at the table. big frame as well. This will take us into the interval. Which way is it going to go? 7-5 or 8-4? Big frame for James, really. More so than for Stephen, although he would like this one as well. Been a little bit unlucky. Great pot. Deserved to land on something. Might lay the snooker.
Change scale 1.
It's got to be said, I think, Phil, overall. I think James has had more of the running, still finds himself 7-4 behind. But can he take advantage of this one? Well, it's his turn to miss one into that corner. He's getting a bit edgy.
Rambo.
What's he done there?
Maguire 1.
Well, that's a bit of a bonus. He didn't play that. I think what he intended to do is clip the pink on the way down as well. Why didn't he just play the pink direct? £12 points the difference. Still anybody's frame. This looks good. Played that.
Cahill coming around. 12 in front. He needs yellow to brown.
This time he hasn't got the cover. Stephen will only need the pink here, so although it's near that side cushion, if he gets to the blue and gets to the pink, he can play the double. Keep going, always short of pace. Yeah, we need another 12, 16 inches on that.
Although he potted the yellow, he caught it too thick.
Well, he might have to go around the table here. It's a delicate one to try and cut back with check side on these, well, these fine cloths. They can be a bit slippery with the side. Probably 4 cushions to get into the middle of the table for the brown. But he's overcut the green. This could finish behind the blue, though.
Stephen Maguire 2.
It's not a full ball snooker, but I think the potting angle is covered. I'm surprised that he didn't play the other way, actually, Phil, when he, like, off the side top cushion and then back onto the right cushion. He's trying to get a lot of work on the action on the cue ball there. Just 10 in it then, 25 on. This is clever. Well played. Hello. Of course, he won't need the pink. Only needs the blue. Struck that well. It's going to play another one though. Oh, hello. There we go. Left-handed at this stage of a frame.
Well, he's missed a couple with the rest. Clearly doesn't feel happy with it. Well, just about struggles the brown in. Just about.
He finished putting up put a little bit of side on that white as well. Frame ball. Well, he's got one back. He's got closer to world number 15. It's going to be 7-5, barring snookers and escapes. I think Stephen's had enough, has he? Yeah, he's had, has he? Yeah, he's had enough.
The standard has been low. You have to say that in those 4 frames, but nevertheless.